You got the same one I've got.
Yeah. Don't bump me.
Mine's a piece of junk.
How mine is?
Yours is like not old at all, right?
No, it's mine.
Because the wheels in the back, when you're looking at them,
Yeah.
they're not straight.
No.
So your tires are going to wear out really fast.
Yeah,
This chair here, I can't keep tires on here more than 30 hours before they go bald because the motors don't work properly. Like it's lurching like this all the time. See this?
Yeah.
Does your chair do that?
Yeah.
It's a piece of junk chair, let me tell you. I've had so many problems with this thing. You go to Wheelchair Rights, right there, WordPress.com, and you look up the Alex wheelchair. All the bolts that are on there, they're Allen bolts.
Yeah.
And when the guys work on the chairs, they're always stripping the bolts because they're cheap metal.
Yeah.
They stripped the bolts on my tires. They couldn't take the tires off. I had to go to a real mechanic because they couldn't get the tires off my... and the bolts fall out all the time. Parts are falling off the chair because they can't tighten the bolts. And when they gave me the chair, they turned the seat around like yours, and there was... If you look at this bracket right here, there's a hole there where there's a bracket that slides back, and I had to drill the hole in it because that hole didn't exist. And when they gave me the chair, the seat was so far back, as soon as you accelerate it, it flipped backwards.
Yes.
It almost killed me. So, I'll give you one of my cards. Are you live in this town? Just outside town?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this card because if you go to Wheelchair Rights, you're going to see reports about this chair, okay? This chair is absolutely dangerous. Okay, when you find out, you're going to see, because you haven't had it long. But already I thought when I was following you, I could see your wheels are like this.
Yeah.
And that means that your tires are going to wear out really, really fast.
Yes.
Because the wheels need to be straight. When they build this chair, it's got so many flaws. Now, have the casters wobbled on you yet? Not yet? You're lucky. Because, man, I had so many problems with this chair, it just about killed me so many times. But when they gave it to me, it was flipping backwards.
Yeah.
And they said they can't move the seat forward because there was no holes to move it forward. And I had to do it myself and drill holes in it. So, I'm going to take a picture of that side. I want to see, if you turn, okay, right there. Yeah. I want to get a picture of the framework. I'm going to back up really far, okay? I want to see what they did to your chair because they didn't do it with mine. Okay, just a second. If you, does your chair have, it has elevation, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. You've got different wheels on yours than I have. Yeah, they never changed your tires yet because the bolts are brand new. Well, I can tell as soon as they touch them, the bolts they get stripped. Can I see the back of it? Okay, that's good. And probably that's all I need. You know what kind of bag I had to do a lot of modifications to even get this chair working. When they gave it to me, the backrest, this backrest couldn't hold my weight and couldn't push on the chair if you needed to assist me because the whole backrest was bending. So I had to get them. See this aluminum thing here? Yeah. I had to get them to put that on there because this chair's got so many flaws. It's amazing. But the backrest wouldn't stay in place at all, right? Yeah. So that had to be done. I've gone through so much. Right now, I've been having my chair serviced at Home Safe Living. Is that where you're going?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're going to be in for a nightmare because when you see my reports, right now, Home Safe Living, okay, will not service my wheelchair. And because of them, I can't get any servicing done anywhere in the city. So when this chair breaks down, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'll show you something else. When I have it in third gear, it doesn't matter. They've got the programming in here all messed up, okay? They never fixed it. And I can only drive this chair at fast speed. Because if I try to go slow, even on here, I'll probably be able to show it to you. You stay right there, I'll show you something. I'm going to turn around and come back. I've got it on high speed, and when I try to slow down, to go slow, it's doing this. And I've got a broken back and a broken neck. And I told them, I said, the guys, oh, it's your hand doing it. I said, no, it's not. The whole chair's doing it. Look at the suspension on this thing. $20,000 for a piece of junk. Hold on a second. So when I'm indoors and I try to go slow in this chair, right, this is what it does to me. See my head, my whole body shaking? See my hands not moving, right? So anytime I'm in a mall or anywhere and I'm trying to go slow, it's like, it's just shaking me to death. And I asked the guy, can you fix the programming? Well, you know why they can't fix the programming? When they gave me this chair, the right motor was clicking and banging and whining. They've replaced it 3 times. And the right motor is whining again. And what it is that the gears that run the chair, the gears are shot. They never fixed it properly. So this motor is not turning like this one. They're fighting each other. And because they're not rolling together, it wears my tires out within 20 hours. You know how much they charge me for tires? $600 to replace the 2. Now, how long it takes? It takes a half an hour to put them on. The tires come from China and they're only worth $10 each. So I don't know who's paying your bills, but if you don't have a good system to pay it, you're going to end up going through the nightmare. I've had the armrests fall down because they can't tighten the bolts. Like, it doesn't end. Your chair's got the lift and everything. Mine doesn't have that. And don't ever put straps on there, you know, the straps for buses, because when you go on a bus, if you have the straps on and they put the buckles on, they're strapping yours, then because of the size of the chair, they can't tighten it. Like, there's this much play, so you roll all over the place. Now, have you tried to get on any of the new buses in town? All the new buses don't have any tie downs to hold the chair. You can't travel on any of them. When you see that metal post with the cushion, you can't travel on those because your chair's gonna move, and it's gonna and the strap across your neck is gonna choke you. So I have there's going to be a news article coming out in a few days. There's a lot of investigations going on. There's been reports written. You're going to see on my website about the fact that Halifax Metro Transit knows all wheelchairs manufactured in the world have 4 tie downs. Even when there's nobody sitting in it, they have to be secured with the 4 tie downs because they're very heavy, right? Well, all the new buses don't have tie downs. If you go somewhere in an old bus and you want to get back home and a new bus comes, you're going to get stranded there. The other day I was in Dartmouth and I couldn't get home because they kept coming up with new buses, and I was on the street for 11 hours. I was stuck from 8:30 at night till 7:30 in the morning. I couldn't get home. So remember, okay, if you travel anywhere on the buses, only the old buses can secure your chair, the old flower buses. So are you new to Halifax, or are you just visiting? You live here now? How long you been living here with a wheelchair? A while?
I've been a virgin. Over 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, about that.
So you never used public transit? No, I didn't think so. So, it's interesting to see. You're missing the plastic covers on see the black cover right there on the arm?
Yeah.
Yours are missing. Oh, this one's missing. Wow, there's your chair of a wobble. If I had that chair, I couldn't, like, this one's bad, but yours is even worse. Shouldn't be doing that at all. Anyway, the Alex wheelchair, when you see my reports, you'll realize that if you have a problem with Home Safe Living, because they were servicing my chair,